Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties. But I'm right back at you. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna tap into what my man Sean C has to say. You know, TSG Uncut. King's doing amazing things. Go to his channel, show your love. Conversation and reviews, locker room conversation. Why delusional black women don't deserve a high value man, a man of good value, a man of good character. Why they don't deserve it. And you're about to hear it. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work.
What is a high value man?
Glad you asked. Let's define it. High, great, greater than normal in quantity, size, or intensity. Value, the regard of something held to deserve the importance, worth, or usefulness of something. And man, an adult human male. So when you put all that together, what do you have? An adult human male that's greater than normal importance or usefulness to what? The group. The value is determined by what? The market. And when we're talking about individuals, the market is other people, men or women. So a high value man is completely determined by the market. This is.
So now you get it. Now you know what a high value man is. A large number of women don't know what a high value man is. So my question would be, what is it about you that makes you qualified to get a man of good value and good character when in fact you never had one? Real thing, buddy.
This is what I'm talking about when I'm saying a high value man.
Another question. Why do women want these high value men over regular men that they see and deal with every day?
You know, when you get with a guy, if he cannot financially take care of all of your bills, if he cannot keep you in labels, if he cannot get your nails and your hair done and take you on vacation, there really is no point in even being with him.
That right there. The fact that she would fix her mouth to say some shit like that. First thing that come out of a modern woman's mouth is finances. Everything is about money. And you wonder why men overlook you. You wonder why men don't choose you. This is the very thing, ladies, that is stopping you. You are basically cock blocking yourself. You are stopping yourself. Okay? But again, I get it. Your boy Big Truck understands. When you sell your soul to the devil and you make material things and money your God, need I say more? Better yet, what more can I say?
I like to say I'm very high maintenance, so I need to always have like my nails done, my hair done, my lashes done. That's just me. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel best. So I don't know. Do you seem like the kind of guy that can keep up with that?
Man, what that got to do about? I said, tell me about you. I didn't say tell me about what you like.
It's funny how these things come out of a woman's mouth, but if you look close enough, you can tell they're not about that life. A large number, modern women do not know what to do with a man of good character. The man that obviously they're going on social media, they're doing these damn street interviews, They're going on these podcasts saying that this is what they want. You notice they never get it. You notice that person never shows up. And you also notice those are the same type of women that off camera, they're going home to Pookie and Ray Ray. They're going home to be with the man that is totally different than the type of man that they said they want when they go on these damn podcast shows and do these street interviews.
So somebody said that providers are going to be more controlling. Yeah, probably goes with the territory for two reasons. One, a provider can probably get any woman he wants. So why would he want a typical woman that's for the streets? He's not going to go for that. A mature, calm woman that ain't into running the streets no more, if she ever was. Second of all, if you're making that kind of investment in a person, you like to protect your investment. You can't protect your investment with some wild woman out in the streets, want to go on girls' trips and put all her business on live and on the gram. So you women who want a provider, y'all ain't ready. Y'all are not ready because you want to be out in the streets. So just be out in the streets.
But they talk like they ready. They talk like they ready. They all gun-ho. Yeah, I'm about that life. Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. I'm a baddie. First of all, a man of good value and a man of good character, he don't want a baddie. He don't want a bad bitch. He don't want a woman that disrespects herself and calls herself a bitch. A man of good value, a man of good character, wants a hard, loving, working woman. See, basically what y'all saying is y'all want simps. That's basically what y'all saying. Y'all want simps. Because a man of good character, a man of good value, you wouldn't know what to do with him because you never had him. But you treat him like you do them simps. And then you fuck around and you find out that it's not what you thought it was.
Don't worry about it. Save all the providers for me, okay?
I don't like clean like that. Like, damn, nigga, go get a bag. Shit. You want to be up under me. You chasing me and shit. Go chase the bag. Trying to chase me, trying to be up under me. Nigga, you need to go get some fucking money.
Is that what dating is today? It is nowhere near that. It is straight up prostitution. It ain't nowhere clear, oh, I'm going to just get to know this person over a Starbucks and a banana split. What? She's like, I ain't doing it. You need to take me to X, Y, and Z, right? You need to impress me. What kind of car you got? Prostitution. Where restaurant you taking me at? Prostitution. Am I gonna get anything? How much money you make? Prostitution.
So what amount of money would it take to afford the life that you live?
He has to make at least $150K.
How come you don't make $150K? How you gonna request a man make that much when you don't even make that much? You're struggling. You're broke. You're poor. So how is it you expect to ask that of a man and you don't make that much? You see how delusional that sounds? Imagine if we switch the goalposts and men start requiring women making that much if they're going to date them. In fact, everything that we are listening to, that we see in here right now, in this context, in this clip, imagine if you shift the roles.
He has to make at least $150K. Okay, woo, Shaw. You know that's big money, Shaw.
Not necessarily.
Woo! Do you have any kids?
I have 4.
We don't care about you.
I want a man that's definitely going.
Bitch got 4 kids and want a man to make 100 and. Oh man, I love my Red Bull.
to be able to pay the bills, like take care of me, but I still want to be able to have the option to work and do like my career and still have kids.
So you want it all?
Yeah.
Okay, how much money is a man going to need to make to be able to pay all the bills for a family of 4?
Probably well over 400.
Let's go back to what you said. I feel men don't care about what you feel. We think, act, and do. Men hit the financial stride between 45 and 55. Are you prepared to marry a man that's 45 years old or older?
No.
So you're a delusional black woman.
What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I am your host, Sean C. In a recent live stream, we talked about how women think that they have very high standards, but what we learned is women have high, unrealistic expectations of the men that they want.
And we hear it. That's the thing. We hear it. And they are so serious when they say it. They will say it with a straight face. Oh my God, they will mean it. But if you look close enough, they really don't. Because they know deep down inside, ain't no man of good value and of good character gonna wife you up. He'll be a fool too. How is it that a modern woman can come up with these standards? Unrealistic standards. And if you notice, still single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damn kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 baby daddies. But you want a good man, right? You want a provider. Modern women, you always expose yourself. It's even to the point where you have women of good character and of good value holding your fucking feet to the fire, telling you to sit your ass down, calm that down. You ain't about that life. You don't mean that shit. You wouldn't know what to do with a good man if he walked up to you, introduced himself, sat down with you and had a damn red stripe and some jerk chicken and rice and peas and cocoa bread. You wouldn't know what to do. You would freeze, fold, fumble, and self-sabotage something good before it gets started because you never had it. Because all your life you dealt with toxic niggas. Doing toxic things, living a toxic life. So you don't know what it's like to be around a man that is peaceful, being around a man that is respectful, being around a man that holds his own, that handles his handle. Yeah, we can say the same thing if we flipped it. There's a large number of men out there don't know what it's like to sit in the presence of a woman of good character and good value. They wouldn't know what to do with her. They would fumble. Same thing. But in this conversation tonight, we're focusing on why delusional black women don't always get what they want, always get what they ask for, don't deserve 100 proof value man.
Modern women today want men that make a certain amount of money, that can give them a certain lifestyle. These men have to look a certain way. They have to act a certain way. And in the end, they want these men to make their lives easier. However, I'm here to tell you something different. I'm here to tell you the truth. Most women do not deserve high value men because they do not qualify for high value men. We have a lot to cover today, and at the end of this video, I have a message from Kevin Samuels on how real men need to treat and carry themselves. With that being said, let's get started.
Truly high value men are failures. They're failures. They failed often and they failed in spectacular ways. We're talking about divorce, bankruptcy, repossessions, maybe flunked out of school, multiple businesses that have gone upside down. You name it, these people have failed, and they failed in big ways because they've tried a lot of things. So I find it interesting that so many people are confused about high value men having issues or failures in their past. If you know any truly successful men, or you know anybody who's really good at doing something, they don't trust people who had it the easy way.
When I tell y'all I'm a stay-at-home girlfriend, I don't have to pay no bills, y'all be like, oh, sis, I can't wait till I have my man like that. Baby, my man is at work still. Yeah, he went to work at 8 o'clock this morning. It's 11 o'clock at night. This shit come with lonely ass fucking nights.
But this is what modern women chose when they said, I want a man that brings home this much money. That man putting in that work. Putting in that work. And sometimes it be like that. If you were smart, asshole, get you a job too. I don't care if it's part-time, but you're contributing something. So it's a win-win for everyone in your household, so that your husband don't have to work all those long nights. Keep working them damn long nights. Somebody gonna creep up and start spending time with your man, or vice versa. You gotta be careful what the fuck you signed up for, and know what the hell you signing up for. The grass ain't always green on the other side as you think.
That's really what you want? Can you really handle that shit? You gotta be one.
Look, got the damn dog barking in the background. That is the only thing that's keeping her company until her husband come home. Is the dog. The fucking dog barking in the background.
Loyal, secure ass female.
Some of the most masculine men you'll ever meet are the ones that are soft-spoken, who have a quiet confidence about them, and will probably punch you in the mouth if you get sideways with them, but they'll never tell you that they're going to. And they'll even try to back away. A true masculine man has the capability of being both violent and loving. He's confident enough in himself that he doesn't have to always show aggression.
And this is what a large number of women need to understand. They need to know it. Don't think it. Know it. Just because a man is humble and soft-spoken, don't think he's slow and weak and dumb, because you'll be sadly mistaken. A man that protects his peace protects his peace. Modern women are finding out the hard way that what they signed up for, feminism, they were sold a lie. They believed the lie. The word of Yah says, there'll come a time where people will believe the lie and reject the truth. If you reject the truth, then you reject me, my Father. There will also come a time where people will turn on each other. There will also come a time where all of those individuals that have sold their soul to the things of this world and that have made material things and money their God, they will be exposed, and the devil will come pay them a visit. That means the devil will come to collect. Devil don't care who you are. The devil don't care how fine you are, how bad your body is, your education, your money. The devil don't care about any of that. When the devil comes for your soul, he coming by any means necessary. Then what you gonna do?
To get what he needs to get to. He's just capable of such.
Personally, I've been on dates with men who are extremely financially sound. Up there, let's just say that. And I've never gone on a date with them more than once because something in their personality, in their way, in their countenance rubbed me the wrong way. But
see, beautiful. That should be enough right there to make you say, wait a minute. Let me change the way I think. Let me change the way I'm going about this. Like I've highlighted before. And I use this illustration, and I will continue to use the same illustration. I'd rather take a woman that flip burgers at Burger King, that work at Wendy's, that work at Walmart. Okay? That is a server at Denny's. Why? That's a person that appreciates. That's a person that doesn't mind working, that doesn't mind partnership. What we call 50-50, 100 on 100. That doesn't mind putting in to make a relationship work, doing her part. Having something of value to add, be an asset, not a liability. That's why I said what I said. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, modern women are in this damn delusional fantasy world. Fantasy land. And when you hear them say what they say, all you can do is laugh. It's just like saying, you ask a woman, do women need men? They say, no, hell no. No, damn well you need a damn man. Stop with the bullshit. Who you spreading your legs to when you need your back broken out? A man. Somebody breaking your house. You gonna wish you had a man then. You call the police. 95.99% of the time it's gonna be a man showing up. Stop it. Stop it. Stop lying to your damn self. Why you gotta lie all the fucking time? Didn't your mama tell you to stop lying? Stop tattletelling on your damn self? All you do is lie. Just lie. No, damn well you need a man. Men need women and women need men. Shit. But until you have that meeting with yourself, you're going to continue to lie to yourself, and that shit is going to stay in your subconscious where it's going to come to you easily, so easily that you will self-sabotage. You will push away something good before you even know it.
I said never again.
Nobody talks about how when you start dating those guys that are out of your league or above you, nobody talks about like how that shit makes you feel. Like as a woman, I don't want to say like, I definitely do want a man that is above me, that can lead, a great man, but nobody talks about how them niggas make you feel.
If you have ever dealt with a man that has a lot of ambition and that has purpose, and you wondering, well, why doesn't he give me that much attention? Why doesn't he do this and that? Because it's so easy for you to say, well, he can just communicate. All he had to do is say what he wants or where he wasn't. But the reason he doesn't is because that man is so used to being by himself, and he is so used to just doing what he wants with no explanation, that now that he has to deal with you, it's a task.
I'm afraid she has a point.
Unless that man really wants you in his life, that man is not willing to change who he is as a person, his communication style, or any that is out of his normal.
And this is what they're finding out. This is what they're finding out left and right. And they finding out so hard. They are finding out so hard that men had just simply picked up their shoulder pads and their helmet and they've walked. They've walked. They've walked. Ain't no man, I mean, you think about it. You think about it. The way a large number of individuals are moving and the way men They've just checked out and redirected their plans. I mean, there's nothing wrong with interracial dating. I say date whoever loves you. It doesn't matter what race she is. Long as she loves you and treats you right, and that is your pride and joy and makes you smile, who cares? But if you want to dive deep, we see a large number of black women losing right now. This is why.
Consistent routine just to deal with you.
I think she understands everything.
Y'all listen to this. I just seen a post on Instagram that said, the more you heal, the more comfortable you are with being the villain in the story of people who don't want to do the work to heal themselves.
Do you understand me?
This is the thing I hear from all women nowadays. Where are all the masculine men? The second you meet them, you run and hide.
Because they don't want to sacrifice a part within themselves so that would require them to show up.
Men are not willing to give up their commitment for somebody that is still committed to other things. And women need to really understand that it's not easy to be with a real man. Most women say they want a high-value alpha male. They don't. They've been trained to want men that lie to their face.
They've been trained to want a nigga. Period. And I know some of y'all, you wrong for saying that. What, the truth? If you go to TikTok right now and look at the amount of videos that are on there of black women saying some disrespectful, disgusting, hateful, emasculating things towards black men, I swore for load. And those types of black women are modern women. You know how I know? Because when a black woman of good character goes on social media and she talks about the good things that she loves to do for her husband, and that for her husband that loves to do for her, you notice how they shame that black woman? The same things that they say to that black man, they say to that good black woman. Because as long as it's negative and evil and wicked, it gets praise. It gets the most views. It gets the most likes. Anything demonize, emasculating a black man, it gets praise. It gets highlighted. But the good things that the black man does,
a lot of women out there who think they want a wealthy guy, who think they want to be with a millionaire, but they actually really don't, because they couldn't handle the lifestyle. I just posted an interview that I did with a successful, wealthy millionaire. And in that interview, he talked about the kind of woman that he wants and the kind of woman that men on his level go for. And oh, the comments, oh, the pushback, oh, the shaming, oh, some of the negativity I got from a lot of women in the comments who thought what he was saying was insane. And that's my whole point. There is such this emphasis of young girls and young women being told that they need to be with these wealthy, successful men, or else these guys aren't on their level. And they're shoving this whole fake fairy tale, lavish lifestyle down their throat. And it's a fantasy. Because
it's like to me, it's another way of competition. It's another way of competing in my book. For y'all women to go on these damn podcast shows, these street interviews, I don't need no man, knowing damn well you do. Because your sexual drive is greater than a man's. Stop it. Stop with the bullshit. I done took health and anatomy class. I know. But you don't never hear no man saying he don't need no woman. Well, you have some that do, but be realistic. We all need each other. Stop with the shaming tactics. Stop with the gaslighting. The only thing that this can really be solved is if men and women sit down at the table and have a conversation, have an adult conversation. You need to air this shit out. Leave your ego and shit and your pride at the door. Know when to shut the fuck up. Because a large number of you women don't. It shows. And I come hard like this for a reason. Do I love women? Hell yeah, I love women. I'd be a fool if I said that I didn't. Like the rest of these women that sit up here and say they don't need no man. They a damn fool, knowing damn well they do. All you got to do is use wisdom and discernment. All you got to do is choose better.
Honestly, most of the men who can provide that lifestyle, you couldn't even get along with.
Women think they are the price. No, you're not the price. I am the price.
The man is the price.
Yeah, because I am the anchor. I'm the provider. There's going to be always somebody younger than you. My value goes up in time. Your value goes down in time. I'm not being horrible, but again.
Yeah, it's facts.
Yeah. The more you get in.
But let me say this, though. A modern black woman wouldn't know what to do with a man like him. Because, granted, she's saying she's the prize. She walking around like she's the shit. Et cetera, et cetera. But a masculine man like this that knows his worth, that's too much. See, she not on that level. Her behavior, her actions will expose her age and will expose who she really is.
Used emotionally and physically and intellectually, the less attractive you are. And men do not want to be with a woman who has too much trauma and too much baggage.
No, that's not right.
A lot of women say they are looking for a man to protect and provide for them. But we see that most of these modern women today are looking for a lifestyle. They don't want to be in a man's life when he's built.
They're looking for a damn lifestyle that they dumbasses ain't never had, but saw that somebody else have. And they hate on those that have what they want, but they never had it. That's it. And the more we have good black men that stand on business and sit on chrome, call this shit out, call them out. The more we have good black women that stand on business, that sit on chrome, call this thing out, call out modern women out. What can they do? You can't even say it's men's fault. It's all men, nah. Because you got good black women of good character saying, nah, we tired. We siding with the men on this one. We see what the hell you doing. You gonna stop that. We coming for you. Never mind the black men. You better beware of the black woman. Because we coming for you. You want to talk about sisterhood? How the hell you going to talk about sisterhood when half of y'all black women don't even like each other, can't even stand each other, hate on each other? And don't let it be a woman of another race. Oh, man, you one and done on that one, cuh.
Building or starting his race in life. They want to be at the finish line when this man wins while providing little to no value to that man. Most modern women's selfishness, ambition, and delusion prevent them from getting a high value man, much less any man. This is why men and women need to ask the question, do modern women deserve a high value man?
Fuck no, they don't. You're not going to sit up there and mess up a good man's life because you fucked up. You're not going to sit up there and self-sabotage and mess options and opportunities up for this black man because you done fucked off yours. You're not. Now, granted, you got some men out there that are fucked up too. You do. And I'm going to get on them too. Because you got some dumbasses out there They want to manipulate women. They want to put their hands on women. They want to use and take advantage of women and say it's okay. Well, I'm the man. No, you a nigga and you ain't shit. Real men don't do that. Real men love their women, treat their women right, respect their women, build together with their women. That's what real men do. They protect that house. There's a difference. But I got some content on that too. I got conversation on that too. Because there's a lot of dudes out here that need to be checked too. Because their behavior, they out of order. But right now, we are addressing this conversation solely to the women, modern women, especially black women. Let's go.
So I've been dating, and the men that I'm meeting are gentlemen. They're really nice, but I feel like I need to wait for someone who's more on my level. So how can I find a man who is more where I'm at on my level?
The thing is, you're looking for a man who can level you up and give you a certain lifestyle that you want. Now tell me I'm lying.
You're not lying.
What do you want from that man? When y'all are together, what are y'all doing? What does it look like?
I want to go have experiences, cool places,
Meaning what?
Go on trips,
Right.
go to cool restaurants, go shopping sometimes.
The average American does not go on trips.
I think you're confused. One of the biggest issues, salary. The expectation that their man or the gentleman that they're dating should be making this six figure number. I understand the desire to want to be with someone who's making six figures because you kind of just need that in order to function. But this expectation that that's what someone should be earning in order for them to be worthy of you is impractical, and I'm gonna tell you why. That they could lose their job in any given moment.
70% of the millionaires.
Question. Why is it that I hear modern women say what they want a man to do for them, but never once, never once do I hear a woman say what she would love to do for her man? It's always a man has to have this. He has to do this. I want to do that. I want to go here. I want to eat there. Never hear a woman say the things that she would do for her man, love to do for her man, enjoy doing for her man, that puts a smile on her face when she does this for her man and he reacts this way, like this. Never hear that. Huh. But isn't it something though, big dog? When a woman of another race makes a man feel that way. When a woman of another race doesn't have a problem doing or saying what I just said. Huh. It's something when there's a rabbit holding a gun, huh?
In the United States.
Got a key word.
Live check
They got
to
a word.
check.
They got a key word. Wait, 70% of what?
The millionaires.
Yeah, they got a key word.
Are living check to check.
Yeah.
The millionaires, my nigga.
So
because your lifestyle is so expensive and your expenses are so high, like you might be a multimillionaire, but you got a $27,000 a month mortgage. You got 6 cars.
That number's disturbing.
No, that's real talk.
That's
Joe.
real, bro.
So that's the meat and potatoes.
I don't even want to live that type of lifestyle. I'm simple. Give me my nice place, simple place. Give me one vehicle, maybe 2. I'm good. I don't need to take it vacations every week. Fuck all of that. I have some amazing peace just being in my home, being in my world. How about that?
tell you this. So I always said, I was a saying I created, and I said, poor people live check to check, rich people live year to year, wealthy people live generation to generation.
That's true.
And people always think that the poor people part means lack of income. I know a bunch of people on paper, they millionaires.
But they poor.
But they need a 5-day challenge. They need this to work. Because if the minute that stops, it's bad.
Right. A good woman will not outspend your income.
I disagree.
I
don't
we
think.
Can
I
disagree.
think a good woman wouldn't purposefully want to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
But I
You're saying some could be dumb?
I would say naive.
Okay.
A good woman, a woman of good character, is going to rock with her man. One thing I do admire about Mike Tyson's wife, and I bodyguard Mike Tyson from time to time, his wife has his back. She don't behave like these modern women behave. She has his back. Ludacris, his wife, has his back. And I think she's a doctor or a physician. She still works. The moral of the story is they know who they have in each other. They know who they are to each other. What goes on in their household is a win-win for all.
Okay, so I'll clarify. A good woman would not intentionally outspend your income. A bad woman would.
All they see in him is a chance to make more money.
Men, stop accepting excuses and stop being with women that are liabilities. I don't care where you're at. I don't care if you make 20 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand, 200 grand, 300,000, whatever it is, 15 million a year. I talk with all types of income guys, and I see way too many men that fail because they get with a woman that's a huge liability and risk and not an asset and a value.
Men, stop spending your fucking hard-earned money on a woman that is not your wife. Stop sleeping with a woman that don't like you. Stop entertaining the company of a woman that is not attracted to you. Stop it. Stop being thirsty for a woman that is not willing to lift a finger to meet your ass halfway. You need to stop that shit. Period. The moment a woman asks you for money, politely, respectfully, pick up your shoulder pads and your helmet and walk the fuck on. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to call a woman out of her name. Pick up your shoulder pads and your helmet and walk. A real woman is not going to ask you for money right off the rip. But a hoe would. A woman that is for the streets would. A woman that's a gold digger would. Men, you got to use wisdom and discernment when it comes to dating nowadays. Because you don't know if a woman likes you for you or if it's transactional. Because most of these women are not going to be honest and open and clear about their intentions with you. Because they don't want you to look bad upon them so. I rather respect a woman more if she says to me, you're not the only person I'm seeing. I'm not ready for a relationship right now. But a sister got needs and I choose you. Okay. I respect a woman for that. Because she's saying, I choose you if I'm going to be intimate with, if I'm going to spend time with and all that. And if we do go out, I pay for my shit, you pay for yours. If I have extra time to come over and kick it and chill with you, cool. I respect a woman if she moves like that. But see, a lot of them, they really do want to move that way. but because of the insecurities and them don't want to be ashamed, fuck all of that. Be honest and open and clear about your intentions with someone. Let that person decide if they want to fuck with you or not.
Okay, what do they want?
They want women who are cooperative, fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, childless, easy to get along with. They want a woman who's there for them.
Do you ever plan on cheating on me?
Absolutely not, no.
Do you ever plan on divorcing me?
No.
Okay, well, this right here doesn't matter. All this means is that if you go back on your word of what you just said to me, that's the only reason why this right here will take an effect.
Looking at me as if I have some secret agenda. Try to take what Bilal
But see, there it is, with that gaslighting. If you really love a person, what's the problem with signing a prenup? I'm going to tell you something. My ex-wife is a singer. If she presented a prenup to me, I wouldn't have no problem signing it. Because I love her that much. My relationship means something. I don't care about assets and all that shit. So I wouldn't mind signing a prenup. But it's funny how a large woman would have a problem with prenup because it shows their intentions and they can gaslight all they want. But if you're really for me and you really love me and you're really for this, you wouldn't have a problem with signing a prenup unless you have a hidden agenda.
has.
They don't trust you, motherfuckers.
Can you see how I give up everything?
Well, that doesn't make sense.
It just says that you won't take me for everything I got. I mean, it's just literally, I don't, just see it from that standpoint.
Most men want relationships. Most men want marriage. Who's leaving relationships? When they end up, women are walking out of the...
But I have my shit in a trust. So we ain't got to worry about no prenup and all that bullshit. Because if something was to ever happen, that person that I'm married to ain't going to get shit. Because all my assets are in a trust. See, I was smart when we started the clothing line. Because we know business is going to take off. Always protect your assets, men. Don't end up like, no, fuck that. Protect your assets, man. Somebody must have been talking some sense into Terrell Owens. He was married a month. Then she divorced him. Then she tried to get alimony and get half of his assets. But she fucked around and found out when the judge told her no. What you asking for is denied. He was only married for a month. What were you expecting? See what I'm saying, men? This is where wisdom and discernment come into play. A large number of these women are gold diggers. They're looking for a come up. I like how my man Steven Jackson handled the situation. Say, hell no. Because if you love me and you for us, you wouldn't have a problem with signing a prenup. But if you have a problem with signing a prenup, that says a lot about your ass and what your intentions are. And you're not the good woman that stand on business and sit on chrome as you say you are.
The door 70 to 90% of the time. And who are they listening to? Women. How's that helping them?
Imagine thinking that a man is gonna make you happy.
The fuck you got on your head? Look like you got a damn mop. Go ahead. Yeah, that. That's what her head looked like.
I was definitely in a situation where I guess you could say, like, I was kind of straight financially because he was taking care of me. But then I got to a point to where I didn't like him anymore. So then it's like, I really need to make my own money now because I don't want to deal with you anymore. Like, this relationship has ran its course. And I think a lot of the time women don't talk about that part of dealing with somebody who is like, quote unquote, taking care of you too. Because sometimes you don't even really like that man for real no more. You really don't want to have to deal with him, but you're dealing with him because of what he's doing.
For men who want to be high value men and want a more traditional scenario, you need to understand, man, you cannot judge a woman based solely on her looks. You got to judge a woman based upon her character and her ability to get on your program and cooperate and follow.
What I like to ask women is this. If I'm interacting with a woman, getting to know a woman, right? We're talking over lattes or we sharing a banana split from Yogurt Land, and I like to ask her these questions. Do you know how to love? Are you ready to love? You feel me? Who are you? Why are you here? What is your purpose in this world? See, because I have law enforcement backing, I ask specific questions. Those specific questions is going to give me an indication of what type of individual that this woman is. You see, there's no right or wrong way to answer a question. However, I'm watching her body language. I'm watching her facial micros when she's answering those questions. What type of spirit or vibe is she sending off? That's it.
That is why it is difficult to deal with women above a certain age. That's why this whole thing is so funny.
I'm a PhD.
Why is that so funny? The more a woman has, the less useful she is to a high value man. He's worried about her life, her career, her this, her that. And honestly, she will take you off your path trying to get her on her stuff.
Who I'm dating now, who is a very, very successful, high level man. However, I remember when I met him, it was around in the pandemic. My friend was like, why are you cooking for him? Why are you cleaning for him? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You don't have to be doing that. You shouldn't know. He need to be showing you. And I remember like recently he had a conversation with me and he said, Jasmine, if you would have came here and you would have been like all the rest of these women just want to take and take me out and do this, I would have sent your ass where you came from.
The point that you just made shows the level of disrespect and disdain so many women have for men. They don't want to have to doing anything for a man is offensive.
Yes, for sure.
And I'm like, why is
so? Yeah, when I hear women say that they are not going to do anything for a man, but yet they want a man to bend over backwards for them. Yeah, let me know how that worked for you, Slim. Let me know. Because you cannot be asking for a real masculine man. Because you already know a real masculine man ain't going to put up with that shit. But I've also noticed more men having standards and they voicing it. Oh, modern women are getting pissed. They're finding some way to gaslight that man. All because he has a preference. All because he's setting his boundaries. All because he knows who he is and he knows what he needs from a woman in a relationship.
Is that winning, ladies? Why is you sitting back saying, I ain't gonna cook, I ain't gonna clean, I ain't gonna do nothing, and you're waiting to die by yourself? Why is that classified as winning?
I'm an independent woman now, remember?
I have four little ones. I'm married. I have a nice house. Husband has a good job. I have a car. Like, my life is established. So for some, partying, going out every weekend is like fun. Like, that's not fun for me. And I'm
racking up bodies in the club, at home, everywhere they go.
Pretty much every woman at this table just said that you all deserve a high value man. High value men look for high value women. High value women have femininity to offer, man, support, help. High value men typically are very driven. They're focused. They're
Listen to what my man says. My man is on to something. And he's spitting fire bun right now. He's telling it like it is. Modern women would not like what he has to say, but it's the truth. Modern women don't want to hear the truth because the truth will expose their ass in so many ways. But the truth shall make you free.
Confident they're on a mission in the world. If you have your own mission that's fighting with his and there's conflict there, like not a lot of high value men want that. High value men want women in their lives that make their lives easier, who they feel supported by.
A lot of men think that women don't want to be housewives because it's a lot of women who don't, but it's a lot of women who do, and the average male can't afford it. 1 in 4 men make enough money to retire a woman and make her a housewife. They're in that tax bracket. Average man is not in that tax bracket.
What are you going to do for him? What are you going to do for him? You cannot sit up there and make a statement like that when your punk sorry ass do not know. You are not a man. Now, maybe the Pookies and Ray Rays that you've dealt with may move like that, but you cannot sit up there and speak for every man and say that about every man when in fact you are not a man, you are a woman. But you kind of look like one, sound like one, all masculine and shit. You look like you got man hands.
So therefore, if they are straight, the woman they marry would also be like, what, 1 in 4 women? So that means almost about, 25% of the male population as a whole is able to retire a woman. That's why I said only 10 to 20% of men are in that category to get a woman and make her a housewife and change her lifestyle.
But it's not you. See, it's not you. It's not black women. It's women of other races. But even so, you still have women of other races that are contributing for the most part. Contributing. Because in this economy, what's going on right now in this generation, 2 incomes is better than 1.
Average man cannot. The average man has to go 50-50, splitting household bills.
I'm talking about hoflation. So modern men have to work 5 times harder than their grandfathers did for women 20 times worse than what their grandmothers were.
Somebody, go ahead. Somebody, explain, justify it.
65% of women ended up resenting their partner for not making enough money so that they could stay home with their kid.
Yes, women want to stay home, it turns out. Forbes ran an article that said 84% of women want to stay home and that 65% are that miserable and resentful. The girl boss culture. It is built around avoidant attachment style. Women who choose to go back into the workforce, and it's not a financial decision, they are bored at home. What I have found is the vast majority of them are avoidantly attached themselves. They grew up with very little oxytocin, very little bonding, very little affection. They have learned that money keeps them safe, so they go back into a high stress environment to then control that environment and feel safe.
Let me make this clear. If I gotta pay for everything, I am cheating on you. You mean to tell me if we both go to work and I take care of all the bills, I take care of all the outings, I take care of all the trips, and all you have to do is save and pay for your lifestyle, whatever you want to do. You mean to tell me I can't have no hoes? See,
that's the wrong attitude. I wouldn't advise that. I would advise choose wisely. Choose a woman that's on your program. Because if you're married and all that, I'm not with the whole cheating stuff. If we together, we together.
So I draw the line.
Don't you want your man to want more money? Mm-hmm. You want your man to want to be more successful. Mm-hmm. You want your man to want more houses and cars and everything else. Mm-hmm. You want more accolades for this man, more success for your man, correct? Mm-hmm. That means that man is ambitious. Mm-hmm. How the hell do you think this ambitious man that you love so much is going to stop his ambition with women? You want him to have more of everything else. But you think this ambition is going, I can just cut it off on the hoe? No, man. That makes no sense. I'm ambitious. You said go get you the world. I'm going to go get it. You wanted a bigger house? I got it. You wanted the goddamn kids in private school? I went and did it.
But what have you done for me lately? What are you doing for me? All I hear is what you want, what you want, what you want. What about me? Don't my feelings matter? Don't my needs matter?
You wanted us to have generational wealth, I built it. You wanted us to open these businesses and me to invest in you, I did that as well. So why the hell can you want me to want more of everything else except another woman because it fucks with your little ego?
But why do you need multiple women?
Variety. Nobody want to eat filet mignon every goddamn day. Yes, you are filet mignon. You some fine shit. Sometimes I want a motherfucking burger.
I tell guys all the time, if you're dating a girl or hanging out with a girl and she don't pull her wallet out, not even once, do not fuck with her. Do not talk to her. Do not date her because she don't like you like that.
Facts.
She don't like, because if a woman really likes you, she gonna spend some money on you too.
Facts. That's what I'm talking about. A woman really like you, a woman really rock with you, she gonna go 100 on 100 with you.
This is why women don't like good
Majority
men.
of women out here were never taught what a good man looks like. A lot of women didn't.
Now, she made good advice, even though she fucked up her own marriage with Tyrese. Got a message for everybody else, but yet can't even take those same advice to save her damn marriage because she listened to the wrong people, because she not mentally right up here, but
grow up with strong, positive role models. So it makes it damn near impossible for them to actually be able to identify one. A lot of this has to do with the female liberation movements that sold them lies. The feminist movement got their mothers and the Me Too movement got them. They have little to no personal examples of good men. So they seek out society and social media to teach them what a good man looks like and what a good man actually is. And what does social media do and society? They glorify the exact opposite of a good man. And these women fall for the trap because that's all they have to go off of.
This is what we have to deal with now, right?
If we look at the average American man, he don't even make $60,000 a year. The average American woman don't even make $50,000 a year. You look at the labor statistics. Why is everybody tripping off this six-figure thing? There's nothing wrong with leveling up, but here's what a lady
it's copy and paste conversations, saying something that the last person done said. Social media, claiming to live a lifestyle and you want something, but you ain't never had it. You want somebody that you ain't never had, but you hate on those that have what you want.
ladies miss it. This is the part that they don't like when I say. They want the six-figure man, but you don't provide the feminine experience in exchange.
Exactly. Exactly. Talk about it.
No, I won't be doing that.
That's it. I'm going to break. But something I want to leave y'all with. Use your time wisely. Use discernment. All right? Make better choices when it comes to dating. Be the best version of yourself for many people to see. If there's work that needs to be done, go do that. Do that. Listen. A lot more men are listening now. A lot more men are moving in different places, occupying different spaces with different races. We're seeing that. We're seeing a movement shift. We're seeing good black women checking these modern feminist women. We're seeing it. We need more. If you are married, if you are a couple, you are married, or you are with someone and you are happy with that one, that person make you smile, rock with that person. Because I'm telling you, in this crazy world, anything can happen. And heaven forbids you end up on your deathbed and you ain't got nobody sitting by your side. That's a cold feeling. And all your dreams and your goals came in your room and visit you like a ghost and saying, see, if you would have did this, if you would have did that, if you would have made better choices and decisions, but you didn't. You was too much in your own way. Look where it got you. Now you die alone. Why? When you don't have to. It's time to wake up, people. It's time to wake up, people. It's time to wake up, people.